this book has another task. It is to clarify the meaning of two important spiritual teachers who work from the basic sources of Christianity and teach us how to become Christians, because we live in societies that have not really taken in the impulse of Christ, which is the impulse of love. We live in societies in which we compete with each other, in which egoism is strong, in which European countries have done terrible things on the global level with colonialism, with imperialism. It's all these dangerous wars that are being fought now. So these teachers who lived 100 years ago, they showed how we can transform and overcome the present situation of our soul. So we have to do inner work. And this inner work that has to be done is also related to the different kinds of people that live in different countries, or that are related to different soul qualities of individual people. So people have to find their own way to see what is good for them, how they can transform their souls, how they can create new virtues, how they can create new communities. So what is essential for European culture, that it is the birthplace of the individual consciousness. And what we need now is the next step in human evolution, to create social consciousness. Not in an instinctive way, but because we want it and we are clear about our goals. So we can learn to develop this social consciousness when we take note of the works and lectures of Peter Deunov and Rudolf Steiner. So Deunov from Bulgaria, Steiner from Austria. I call them spiritual brothers, who knew about each other, although they never met. But their work is essentially complementary. So what Steiner did for Central European culture, and for people who have more an intellectual kind of mind, is complemented by the work of Peter Deunov, and later also by Omar Mikhail Ivanov, who was his pupil for 20 years. So they show how we can learn essential qualities from the Slavonic people in the East, which have more a social orientation, whereas Western people are more inclined towards individual behavior. So we are at the beginning of a new era of light, and these teachers show the way for all of us, indeed for all humanity. And they essentially try to prepare the next culture within our present culture. It is the culture of love and brotherhood that will develop among the Slavonic-speaking people. And in 1,500 years, this will become the basis, the foundation of a world culture. But so these people gathered disciples around them who wanted to prepare this new culture of love and brotherhood. And in this way, they connect the head, the brain thinking is the heart. And the result is a new kind of thinking that Peter Deunov called the intelligent heart, and Steiner called it spiritual intelligence. So this is about connecting the heart and the mind as a foundation for a completely new way of life, in which we unite with nature, unite with each other, unite with our higher self. And so in this way, the future is open again for bright thoughts and love and light.